What is going on, JLB Faction? My name is Joshua Williamson. First of all, if you're wondering where this extra light from is coming from the TV that's above this computer, I would turn the big light on, but the ceiling fan on it makes very loud sounds, and there's nothing I can do to stop that because it's barely functional right now. But anyways, I was requested to react to this video. It's 5 sounds from gaming consoles that spooked us as kids. So let's watch it.
Old gaming consoles fascinate me, and although they're not as high-tech as today's consoles, gaming consoles from the past have some qualities that make them just as good as the latest systems. However, one very distinctive quality that old consoles have are their so-called Easter eggs and error messages.
That scared me as a kid.
Really spooked me.
When the PlayStation 2 format disc.
Because of the visuals on the screen, but the sounds that came with the message. These eerie sounds definitely seemed out of place for a console that was meant to entertain, and it surely scared a lot of young gamers. That
Original
said,
PlayStation.
Here are 5 gaming console sounds that spooked us as kids.
Number 5.
Sega CD warning. Now this
Never owned that.
Doesn't come from a console, but rather a game disc with a warning. And the sound that plays in this message is just as creepy as the following sounds on this list, which is why I felt this needed to be here. This message would play after inserting a Sega CD disc into a CD player instead of the Sega CD console. In other words, if you were to place a Sega CD disc into a regular CD player, you would get this message. Here, listen.
Warning, this disc is for use with the Sega CD system only.
I hate that sound, my God.
This disc contains CD-ROM data and is not for audio use.
Oh God, that's scary.
Please press
If I was a kid, that would have given me nightmares.
This disc contains CD-ROM data that may damage your audio system.
I'm already scared.
Please stop playing this disc immediately.
According to
I hate that. My
leaving
God.
a Sega CD disc in the CD player would damage the speakers due to the loud, high-pitched guitar riffs that played. Now, I don't understand why Sega inserted those sounds when the woman who spoke sufficed. Warning us with words instead of with nightmare-inducing sounds would have been enough to make us eject the CD.
I know.
It would also have saved us from hearing those eerie sounds.
Alright, number 4.
Fearful harmony. Unlike the sound I just talked about,
Original PlayStation, I own that,
console,
so...
The PS1. The PS1 startup screen has always given me chills. Hearing that sound after turning on the PS1 wasn't scary, just pretty cool to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
However, there is a sound on the PS1 that frightens me to this day, and it can be heard if you inserted a disc that the PS1 cannot read, such as a pirated game or a damaged disc. Upon inserting an unreadable disc, the PS1 would start up as usual, but after a few seconds, you would then hear a loud and startling sound and arrive at a screen similar to the startup screen. Then after waiting for a few seconds, a sound known as fearful harmony would begin to play. Here's the sound.
Okay, startup scream. Oh God. Seconds later. Oh God, that is so unsettling. Oh no. That scares me. That really scares me. Okay, please, move on, seriously. It's not as scary as number 5 though, in my opinion.
Slow increase of the sound as you wait. It's almost as if PlayStation inserted this just to creep us out enough to never buy pirated games. This error message surely spooked me, but it isn't the only one from PlayStation. As
Really?
you'll see next, there's more sounds from PlayStation consoles that scared kids. Personified fear. Just like the previous sound,
Another
this next one can be heard on
PlayStation
the PS1.
Original one.
Personified fear, the name of the sound, can occur if you inserted an unreadable disc or if the BIOS of the PS1 is corrupted. Now, unlike Fearful Harmony, personified fear stops playing after a few seconds. However, that's just enough time to make you feel uneasy. Here, have a listen.
Oh my god!
The sudden swoosh of this sound and its harshness was just enough to give me goosebumps. What makes this scarier is the silence that follows. On top of that, you also arrive at a black screen. The darkness coupled with the silence can put you on edge.
I sometimes get really scared of...
Thankfully, there was none of
Hold
that.
on. I sometimes get really scared of black screens in general. Like imagining something that scares me on it. You know, that sounds a little bit weird to me, but... Yeah, that's a fear I have sometimes. Alright, number 2.
The PS2.
Yes, oh my god. I remember the first time I saw that screen, I was a little bit unsettled for a second, and Anna was kind of confused at the same time.
By now, you're probably surprised.
I still own a PS2 to this day, and I still play it so much. It's my favorite console of all time.
That most of these sounds come from PlayStation consoles, but I promise you that the last sound on this list will not be coming from a PlayStation, and I also promise you that it's creepier than the ones I've already said. Now, this error message, known as the red screen of death, appears on the PS2, and just like all of PlayStation's error messages, the red screen of death comes with an unnerving sound. Listen.
Red screen of death. Yep. I remember the first time I heard that sound. I think 6 years old. I think 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there. It kind of scared me. I mean, it was a bit unsettling, but it didn't terrify me.
You can get this message by inserting an unreadable disc, such as an Xbox or PC game. Seeing the screen turn red as dark ambient music played is probably what made this creepy. Now, before I move on to the next sound on this list, I just want to add that PlayStation has made other creepy things like their commercials, and because of that, it
Yeah,
makes
the
me
commercial.
wonder if PlayStation deliberately made these error messages
With the baby.
frightening. Who knows?
Alright, number 1.
Xbox.
Never
If
owned
you've
an
ever
original
owned the
Xbox,
first
but I want
Xbox,
to.
then you've most likely heard one of its creepy sounds. Unlike the other consoles on this list, Xbox has a few hidden sounds, all of which are downright creepy. Now, most of these sounds play in the background as you wait on the console's dashboard, but there are some sounds that are well hidden within the system. These deeply hidden sounds were discovered after someone had extracted the audio files from the Xbox's hard drive. No
Idiot.
surprise, these sounds are quite unsettling. Here's some of the sounds that were found.
The frick? Oh my god. That would have scared me to death as a kid too. If I had an original Xbox. Phew. My god, Xbox. What?
According to Microsoft, these sounds are actually public domain audio from NASA transmissions from the Apollo days.
Oh, really?
that they tweaked. In other words, these were NASA transmissions that were modified in such a way that they came out sounding creepy, and the reason for adding these sounds, according to Microsoft, was so that the console would seem like it was made of technology from another world. Their intention to make the Xbox unlike any other console by adding those sounds was a success, but hearing those sounds as a kid didn't make us think Xbox was a superior console. It just left us feeling uneasy.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching. If there's any creepy sounds from consoles I left out, let me know in the comments below. That said, I'm Bizarre Bub, and I'll see you in the next countdown. So, before I end this video, I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, you've said enough. The first one was mentioned, number 5. If I had a Sega CD like that, and I put it in a DVD player, and I heard that message gave, oh my god, that would give me nightmares. Seriously, when I was a kid, I was scared of very little things, kind of strange for me to be scared of, and the PlayStation 2 red screen of death, that really didn't scare me too much as a child. I mean, sometimes it still happens in some of my games to this day, but not all the time. You know, it doesn't leave me feel unsettled, and it just left me confused. You know, and but my god, that Sega CD one, that and the second one it showed on the PSX. Whew, my god, those would have. Start telling what those screens would do, or their sounds would do to me. Those would terrify me as a child. I mean, you know, I get scared of stuff like that to this day. You know. But what do you guys think? Post comments down below, let me know what your opinion is on this. If you like this video, thumb it up. Hate this video, thumb it down. On my social media, my Patreon be down below in the description box, as well as link to the original video if you want to watch it. And be sure to click the subscribe button and come over to the JW Faction on our journey to 1,000 subscribers. See you later.